Let's Play.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to 3 Minute Let's Play. I'm Chris.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Pierce.
And we're playing Cuphead.
Joint Calamity. We've said that.
So,
is this the frog boss?
Yeah.
Are you trying the frog boss?
Yes, I am gonna just demolish through it.
Demolish.
I say that proudly and stand strong by my word.
Neat.
Let's hope it'll work the same. So, I recently watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Because
Nice. Yeah, because
instant
you pulled that up, yeah.
Instant classic.
Yeah.
And I was showing Mike the other day, there's a YouTube series called What's the Difference?
Yeah.
And what they do is they compare movies to books. And there's it's based off a book called Who Censored Roger Rabbit? And the whole premise of that, it's super LA noir, I would say, compared to like the Disney-fied story. But it's one of those, like, if you want to have like a good like noir style story, you should pick up that book and read it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Or-
heard the ending was a good twist. Because it's nothing at all like the movie.
No, it's different and very bizarre. I think it's pretty cool sounding. It makes me want to read the book.
Yeah, I wish I read more books, but there's a lot of other cool media out there, like video games.
You can do the cool hip
movies.
new kids are doing a new audiobook.
Yeah, audiobooks are real popular.
Some people
I
say
use audiobooks to go to sleep.
some people say audiobooks aren't the same as reading. Of course, it's not, but
It's like, phone, read me a story to go to bed. Thank you.
People are like, yeah, you're supposed to imagine the voices, and you can't do that with an audiobook.
Yeah.
No, you get Christopher Lloyd. I got Christopher Lee reading Dracula, and that was nice.
Ooh, that sounds pretty decent.
Because Christopher Lee narrating anything is good enough
That
to
makes me
have.
think of the episode of Metalocalypse where Nathan Explosion is recording all the works of Shakespeare in one take.
Oh.
So he's just like sitting there for like 17 hours. He starts out at the beginning. He's all like, to be or not to be, yea, forsooth. On the, and he's like, and then like fucking it shows him like 17 hours
That's
later.
right
He's
there.
like,
I'm pissed.
you do not plug me to I not breathe like a man. Like he's just like completely out of fucking voice, but he doesn't want to do another take.
So, I've been listening to the Game of Thrones audiobook, and I'm trying to look and see who that was that narrated it. Because he actually was the pyromancer in the TV show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part in the books, but apparently you get to that part and it's like, oh shit, that sounds like just in the show. Or the other way around if you read the audiobook first. But he actually recently passed away.
Oh,
So it's gonna be a different. It's pretty sad. It'll be a different author or narrator for the last two books whenever they come out.
I
know.
always like when you get when if you just like search up YouTube audiobooks, sometimes you just get like off the wall like accented people reading. It's like, so today little Alice went down the well and figured out that everything was topsy-turvy. And it's like, why? What? I know you're trying to put some flair. Like sometimes it's almost comedical.
By the way, if anybody's wondering why I sound muffled, we mentioned it earlier in the week.
He's dying.
I'm sick, and I'm actually wearing a face mask so I don't get the guys sick. Or at least try to prevent them from getting sick.
Health?
Which is also why I was coughing.
Yeah. We don't know what he's dying of, but I mean,
It's strep throat. I know exactly what I'm
I've
dying
been
of.
poisoning his food for 3 months now.
Is that why I keep losing hair?
Interesting.
I just wanted you to buy the wigs that I got stock in. I told you. It was gonna be a scheme that worked both ways.
I don't need rainbow beehives. I already have the rainbow tie-dye thing going on. People are gonna think I just like rainbows.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with God damn it.
Oh, no, but it's not what I'm into, and I don't want to display that I'm super deep into something if I'm not. Motherfucker, it's an image.
Oh, I shouldn't have jumped.
Being Pierce is a fucking brand. Yo, kids, you want to be Pierce? Here's what you do. You get yourself some black boots, some sweet black shorts, a rainbow tie-dye button-up Oxford shirt, roll up the sleeves, and a pair of fancy-ass yellers. Yellers. I just put all that on screen the whole time.
Okay. Gotcha, I see it. That was fire.
I see it, says Mike. Yeah,
That's when Chris Nunn, he done fucked up.
The kids at my work, they saw me in my yellow sunglasses. They're like, Morgan, wearing your yellers. So apparently that's a thing amongst the young group, is to call them yellers.
That's what them children are saying nowadays?
Yeah. So the hip thing to say is yellers, and
Why?
I have a pair of them that I wear.
I thought you were about to put them on now.
No.
Like, take a look.
No,
That's what I thought he was gonna do.
I could put them on. I have multiple pairs.
Yeah.
You currently travel with no more than 6 pair at a time.
Yeah. In case something happens to my first 5.
You always have backups so in case they smash. Like if you're ever in the case of Johnny Cage when Goro broke his glasses, it wouldn't be bothering you so much.
Yeah, exactly. I will never be in a Johnny Cage situation.
That's good.
And that's exactly why, because I carry multiple pairs of sunglasses in a tiny styrofoam coffin.
So speaking of Johnny Cage, who is your favorite character from Mortal Kombat?
Johnny Cage.
Really?
No! I just thought it'd be funny.
I'm not a big Mortal Kombat guy, so all I can say is like Sub-Zero.
Yeah, neither am I, so I would say Scorpion, just because I like playing him in the original game as a kid, because he was the only one I knew how to do the move for. Get over here!
Maybe Reptile, because he's like a secret character, right?
Yeah.
Then let me pick Turok.
Turok.
Yeah, Turok.
So my favorite guy, I always forget his name, but he was like a Mexican bandito guy, but he just had like a giant like saw rim around his hat, and he would throw it around and it would spin like a giant saw blade coming at you. All right, so this is where I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to focus on this one.
So the reason I like Reptile is back in the day when dubstep was new, Skrillex made that Reptile song. Reptile. Yeah.
Oh, no, I never really listened to
That's
those
part of it.
steps. Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, you need to focus. So Pierce, did you ever
bro.
play any MMOs?
Yes, I actually played a couple of MMOs in my day, but none of them were like the classic MMOs you would expect me to say that I have played.
What'd you play?
I never played WoW or anything like that. My favorites were Fly FF, aka Fly for Fun. And the Digimon World Online.
I've never played Fly FF. Is that like fantasy or sci-fi?
Yeah, it's a fantasy generic RPG. And once you get to level 20, I guess you can fly or something. A buddy of ours, we've talked about it on the game before. That was the one where like me and Chris were sitting across the house shouting to each other so we could go to a new field, and we went to this area, and crossing from one training area to the next, we went through like a level 20 zone, and they beat the shit out of us with monsters. Like, one monster just came out and wrecked us, and we were like, oh shit, we shouldn't go there. Digimon World Online was pretty cool, but it was impossible to get enough shit to hatch a new egg. That was pretty boring. I liked it because it was Digimon, but like I said, it was impossible to get a new Digimon, and if you just have the stock Digimon they give you, then you can't really project yourself in a fancy adventure, I feel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's only so cool when everybody has Agumon. But if I could hatch a Wormmon, that'd be cool. You don't see those very often. That could be more unique to me.
So, I played a couple of early MMOs.
No!
I did EverQuest on PlayStation 2, not PC.
Oh, I heard good things about EverQuest. I tried to download it on a laptop I had one time, and it made it crash.
So, yeah, EverQuest I only played because a lot of the people from the last MMO I played, Phantasy Star Online, switched to EverQuest. So, yeah, Phantasy Star Online was another, like, before MMOs knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Also, it was supposed to be a console game. So, I had it for GameCube. GameCube had a broadband adapter. You would plug into the bottom, and then you could plug an internet cable in.
Yeah.
It was, it kind of worked, and the game was fun. You could only play up to 4 people in a room, but you could chill out in these lobbies with, like, 30 people, maybe 24 people. But it was really bad because there were hackers who figured out how to put in Game Shark codes to fuck you up. and there wasn't really anything that they could do about it in the game because that was on a console that couldn't do like patches or updates. These days, you know, you can download them. You have a hard drive.
You just had to deal with that.
Yeah, the game kind of sucked after that. And then people figured out how to duplicate items without even needing hacks. Like, you could talk to the store and the bank at the same time, deposit an item and sell it or something. Or you drop it and deposit it. Do something weird like that. And
Chris is just like,
I'll
I'll get both of you. I'm sorry, I'm listening to you, Mike. I was noticing Chris go back and forth. He's losing his mind trying to keep up.
But, WoW Legacy servers are coming, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I always wanted to play, but I wasn't a PC gamer at the time. You're still doing okay. It's like, yeah, when WoW came out, everybody was playing it. I didn't get to play it as much, because I didn't have a good PC. But now, I'm a PC gamer, and we're playing this on a PC.
Well, yes, we are.
So I'm excited to get to play some of the cool stuff from back in the day that people talked about.
See, I miss all the games that I didn't get to play when I was a little kid, because, like, you know, when I was little, we had an Atari and we had a Nintendo NES, but I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5. I didn't know how to work any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And by the time I was, like, old enough to figure it out, like, it was in disrepair and wasn't usable anymore. So I missed out on a lot of those. I only got to play a handful whenever my brother was playing those games. And then we would rent a Super Nintendo once in a while, and then finally my brother bought a Nintendo 64, but he kept it at my aunt's house, so I only got to play a handful of it then. So by the time I got to be a teenager, I was obsessed with wanting to play these games that I never got a chance to play. So now, because of that and the angry video game nerd, I just want to have a collection of retro video games. You know, that way people in the future can still see all this shit. I realized in high school how few people our own age had ever even seen an NES, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this came out when you were born. You should know this stuff. It's your heritage. It's your birthright. I started out my nephew. He's a gamer. He watches the show. I know he kicks ass on Xbox Live and shit all the time. This kid is as good as me or better in a lot of the games we play. Like, I struggle to keep up with him sometimes. He's so good. He started playing when he was a little kid, and I started him out on NES like a fucking champ. Next thing you know, he's got an Xbox 360, and he's playing and whipping everybody's ass. I remember this kid was like 8 or 9, and he's playing with 14-year-olds in Halo, and he's just owning everybody. This kid was something because he started out with the basics.
Gotcha. Sorry, that was intense.
Kind of my whole thing. I want to preserve games. So I'm obsessed with collecting all these old Super Nintendo and NES games. My favorite system has to be the NES. My favorite system has to be the NES just because that's the one I have the most familiarity with, and it feels right.
Yeah, I think my favorite is probably the Super Nintendo for the same reason. Like, when I was little, we had an NES, but I didn't get to play it very much because I was little, and then we got a Super Nintendo, so that's more what I remember. Yeah, we were big Nintendo fans in the house. We had all the Nintendo systems.
Dude, 80% of what we put on is Nintendo. It's pretty obvious we're Nintendo fans. We've got one Zelda game, one Mario game running. And if you look at our history, we've done a ton of both Mario and... The only thing we haven't really broke down and done Nintendo-wise is played like the original Marios.
Well, yeah. I mean...
Well, I guess I know what we're doing for our next Sunday runs. We're just going to play through all Mario games.
A Mario medley episode?
You want to do like a... You want to do like a theme one time? Where we just do like a whole week of all one game?
Oh, we could.
Not one game specifically, but like we just do like Mario week, where it's like... Yeah. Instead of the 3 Zelda, 3 whatever, we do like 3 Mario, 3 a different Mario, and then 2 Mario and 2 a different Mario.
Oh yeah, we could.
So 4 total Mario games, just all of us doing some crazy Mario shit. We'll have to figure that out, and we'll have to do like a week of Mario.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Or what about the month of Mario?
Could do a Mario.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Mario's fun. No, I'm playing it out.
Maybe we'll do it in like March.
Hey, do you want to just do Cuphead all month?
Do Cuphead all month?
Nothing but Cuphead episodes?
Cuphead for years. I'm down with it.
Alright. I mean, yeah, I think we could pull off a Mario month.
Oh, easy.
There's enough like side games we could do.
Oh, there's enough stupid shit.
Yeah. Did you guys ever play the Mario Golf Game Boy games?
No.
Those were fun. That was like an RPG for golf.
Do you Malvers at home like these longer episodes? What do you think? How do you feel about our episode times? I've been getting a lot of feedback saying that people like the longer episodes and they want more of that jazz. If you agree, comment down below. Even though I know, I took the mask off. I want to get real fucking serious here. I know I say all the time, comment down below, and you don't. That's okay.
Yes! Fucking finally! I'm gonna die a little on the inside. It only took 15 minutes to do that.
Jeez. Yeah, we're good. We're making
did
progress. Nice. A brand
That's
new
bullshit. You
burger.
parried that boxing glove arm thing like 6 times.
Across 15 minutes.
Riveting
Good
crows.
job.
Alright, let's see.
Keep going?
What's with that
Yeah.
shifty coin guy? Does he do anything?
Yeah, we talked to him a while ago. Talk to that little pigfish.
Oh, okay. I remember now. Did we do this?
Mausoleum Eye.
Pretty sure we have not done a mausoleum.
Mausoleum. Mausoleum. Rub the genie lamp.
Whoa.
Parry it.
Yep.
Or you parry the ghost. Can you parry the lamp?
I gotta protect the lamp.
Can you parry the dot?
Perry Dot Winkle.
Yeah,
That's
parry
weird.
dot.
Get out of here, ghost.
Now it just looks like I have a mustache.
You're stupid. Sorry you had to hear that, folks at home.
No!
You didn't die.
Pretty much did.
Yeah,
Get
you tighten
redder.
up those little Mickey
Wow.
Mouse shorts.
I love the ghost sprites.
They're good. Nah.
They're like, so, we're gonna fuck you up.
Spooky, scary pink sperm.
Right? Ooh.
Coming for your egg.
Well, you got an achievement. Good job.
Y'all bitches better fuck off. Ain't got time for y'all.
I could just do that all day.
No, get away.
Whoa.
But
Cuphead
yeah,
gets sick.
Do-do-do-do-do.
both the Mario Golf. Oh, jeez, they're small.
Fuck you, pervy grandpas.
Mario Golf and Mario Tennis on Game Boy were they're both RPGs. They were really fun.
Really?
That's weird.
Yeah, it wasn't. It
You
was
had to
weird.
build up stats.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they did it that way for those, but not the N64 ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like
Aw.
you were a kid at a tennis academy, and your aspiration, like you heard about Mario, the legendary tennis and/or golf player at the time, whichever game it is.
Whoa.
So like you have to work your way up the school, and then finally you're on the JV tennis team, and you get to travel to tournaments. And then after you become the world champion, Mario hears about you and he contacts you. It's just kind of a cool departure from, like, you know, the normal sports games from the N64, how they were just
Yeah.
play tennis and
I
not
did-
really a goal.
I played a lot of weird Game Boy games. Like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
One of the first ones I ever played, it was based off of Austin Powers and Dr. Evil. And since that, it was one of those games that it was just like physics, like the motorcycle bike style.
Yeah.
It was just Dr. Evil on his little, like, scooter cart that he stood up on. And you had to go around different levels and, like, collect our Dr. Evil coins.
I remember that.
And there was an Austin Powers version one, too.
Yeah,
That was one of the first Game Boy games I ever had, like, on the Game Boy Color.
It was like weird too because it simulated a computer and you had to find all the games.
Yeah.
So I had a Game Boy Color game one time that I got from I don't even know where. I think a friend gave it to me or something. It was called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
For Game Boy.
Yeah, and I had never heard of this game, and I was like, I wonder if it's like a Mario game. What's Rainbow Six?
Huh.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like Power Rangers or something? No. It was a weird, it was a very primitive game, and it was weird, and I didn't know how to handle it, and I played it a lot. I played it like a good 15 hours maybe, and I was like, this is weird, and I stopped. I played it for like a week. I was like, I kept trying, and I got a little farther, and I was just like, this isn't fun. It's more
Weird.
like homework to try and decipher this to get farther to figure out this enigma, and I was like, but why? What am I trying to solve this for?
Yeah, that's always frustrating. Whenever you just lose motivation. Like sometimes I'll play a game for such a long time, and then I'll be at a point where I've put in, dozens of hours, maybe not quite hundreds, but. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what's the point of going further?
Meh.
And then you realize you've just wasted your time.
Fallout 3.
Really? Fallout 3?
Fallout 3, I hit a mission where I was just like, this is stupid, dude. All I ever do is go out into the wasteland, do a whole bunch of random missions, go back to my house, drop shit off because I'm overweight, rinse and repeat.
That's how I felt with Far Cry Primal. Like, it had such a good premise that it could have done so well. But they just botched it all by just cashing it all in. And just like that, they just ended up just doing all the missions being rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I try not to think about shit like that sometimes. Because, like, if I were really to sit there and think about it, I could basically ruin any game. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the point is you have to have kind of a good core fun experience.
Yeah.
Which Destiny is like one of the games I'm okay with the grind because it's got such a good core combat.
I'm not a big first-person guy. First-person shooter.
Yeah, it's definitely a first person until you get the sword, and then you can kind of go third person, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
if it's not Halo 3 or under in the Halo series, I don't really care about first-person shooters.
Well, Destiny's actually a little like Halo.
No, it's a little like Halo, but it's not Halo 1, 2, or 3.
Or what do you like about those games? Just that they were Halo and you liked them at the time?
No, well, first off, I have nostalgia for the first two games because me and my nephew played through them. And I have nostalgia for the third one, and I guess the fourth one's when we really started playing Griffball, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Then I guess the fourth one too, because that's when we had a Griffball team. But there's specific memories attached to each game, and how the mechanics of each game were slightly different, but they were fun to play with.
By the way, I don't remember this transformation.
I really like
we didn't get this far yet.
I really like the original Halo and how it had health bars and all this weird shit, and the best thing in the world was the pistol. I like the second one where you got the sword. That blew my mind with me and my nephew playing. I like the third one because all the familiar maps, and it's basically like where they really hit their stride and made the perfect game. And I like 4 because it didn't really go... It was a lateral movement. It didn't go down, but it didn't really go up. And they had that really cool Griffball court, and we loved playing Griffball.
I never really got to play Griffball, unfortunately. I read about it.
Dude,
I went and bought a goddamn controller just to play Griffball.
There was nights where we fucking just...
2 TVs, 8 people.
So how did Griffball work? I know whoever holds the ball turns into Griff.
Yeah, the ball is a bomb. And whoever grabs the ball turns orange and is Griff. And you have to try and get to the opponent's goal and drop the bomb off. While everyone on the opponent's team has swords or gravity hammers and tries to kill you.
Right.
And everyone on your team tries to make that not happen.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude, you're just wrecking people.
We should try to figure out how to get a Griffball thing going, because I really want to play Griffball. I remember you could launch your teammates with the hammer, right? So,
I believe so. There's a lot of weird shit you can do.
Yeah, like on your own team, you could like propel people by hitting them with the hammer.
Hey, it's my first A.
A-, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, there was nights in which, like when we were living with our friend Kelly at the time, she would come home and she would hear us from out in the parking lot going, "You motherfucker!
I'm fucking at you, you son of a bitch!"
And every night. All right, so
yeah, dude, Griffball was the shit.
What else
and
to
then
go?
whenever we got tired of Griffball, we would just have fucking Slayer matches in between.
Check your contract. Hit start or something. Is there a way to see the list?
Yeah.
Well, go back. There was a list option. What's that?
Yeah, do the thing. Go to list.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So you got Forest Follies
and Treetop Trouble. Huh.
You had a grade next to them, but no check box. I don't get it.
No, they don't have a grade.
Why do I see a C- Forest Follies?
Maybe that's what they expect us to do.
That'd be weird.
I don't know.
What's the white flag?
Means you beat it.
Yeah.
I thought the Cuphead flag meant you beat it. I see 2 white flags.
Yeah, because we've beaten everything else. I think now we can just go to this dice here.
Or,
Alright,
Yeah.
do it. Let's meet Carl, the die house.
Oh boy.
There he is. Hey, Carl!
Hi, guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
What's-
ain't that a pip? Looks like you really put the kibosh on them debtors. You can head on over to the next aisle.
Oh, okay.
Plenty more marks for you to learn on there.
Lean on. Inkwell aisle 2. Huh.
Sorry, it's very catchy.
So we want to save that for next episode, or do we want to keep going?
Let's take a glimpse
Oh,
into
let's
what's
read
getting
this.
us there.
Guys, hang on. Thank the stars I caught up with you. I believe I found a way out of this mess you're in.
Hot dog! Oh, wait.
Say it at the same time.
Oh. Hot dog! Have you?
All right.
4 words,
Your
got him
strength
wrong.
is growing. You'll soon be a match for that no-good King Dyson. Maybe even the devil himself, Fat Chance.
Do you really think?
I do, but you'll never get close to the devil unless you already have those souls contracts in hand. Only then will you get a chance to turn the tables on that fiend. So when
We
the
can read
time
here at 3
comes,
minutes
do
and
the
let's
right
play.
thing. I'm old.
Dude.
So the whole plot is you're collecting contracts for the devil, and then the master plan: kill the devil. Great,
Yep.
great thinking, Grandpa.
Grandpa, you know
Look
if
at
we
this
give the
place.
devil all of those souls, he'll just let us
It's
go,
a-
Is
right?
this Epcot?
Yes.
It's Alright, let's go on one ride. Can we do one ride, Mike? One last ride?
What are the rides? Do a
it's-
ride.
It's a roller coaster,
It's a roller
Mike. It's
coaster.
pretty obvious.
Can we do on a roller coaster?
The new
Do it.
the new roller coaster tycoon looks really good.
It's the Carnivore Knuffle.
Do it,
Kerfuffle.
Fuffle.
Kernuckles.
I'm adding letters. Oh, hey.
Oh, hello.
That guy looks scary.
Being of my nightmares.
Okay. It's not a good place to be.
Okay, so I guess that's just the thing he does.
Can you parry the pink one?
I think I did.
Will they suddenly drop light bulbs?
We do one more round on it, and
We'll give you 3 tries.
okay.
Like a carny game. Welcome to the circus of values.
Yep, exactly.
Oh god damn it! I didn't see what was hitting me. Are the ducks dropping things if I don't hit them?
Yeah, light bulbs and shit.
I don't have the light bulb.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. God, I love the people on this fucking... Dude, this is awesome. I'm so happy we made it this far.
Yeah, Slender Man's brother is really cool.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm doing it too soon.
Doesn't really feel like his art fits the 60s or whatever fuck style this is.
The
He's not
30s.
bouncing.
No.
Everything else is supposed to be bobbing up
Why'd
and
the
down.
clown drive over the cup? He wanted to crack the cup! Next time on 3 Minute Let's Play, we'll continue more in this little carnival we found. Carnival.
So you better hold on to your horses, boys. It's about to get real fun.
This is a good piggy. That's right, Pierce is a good piggy.
Aww.
This is a good piggy.